With the news that Microsoft is cleaning house with removing about 4% of their employees, people might be thinking that their recent move on acquiring Activision and going full into cloud gaming has been a mistake. To be honest, no. I think this move, much to my dismay, is a smart one on the business end. They are cutting the fat, but this also means that the cloud gaming industry will also grow and shrink at the same time. What am I talking about? Let's get into it. With Microsoft laying off over 10,000 of their personnel, many might wonder why. Microsoft is doing just fine financially, actually better than fine. I guarantee they want to cut as many jobs that just aren't needed. They're a big company. Big companies have plenty of bloat when it comes to jobs that just aren't necessary. And on top of that, AI, which Microsoft is very much into, is taking over jobs left and right. And let's not even get into the lack of development some of these games had or didn't have for almost 10 years. The new Perfect Dark had almost a decade of quote-unquote development with nothing to show. The trailer we saw was manufactured just to look good. Nothing in this game actually worked. So Microsoft is just cutting the fat at this point. And it's not just Xbox, it's the whole company. It's sad, but I'm sure plenty of people have seen this coming. I've worked for some of the biggest companies in Cleveland for almost 20 years now. You'd be surprised how many middle managers exist and big teams that can be pushed harder and reduced down to a much smaller size, which is what I believe Microsoft is doing company-wide. Project managers? Yeah, you'll be kicked to the curb. I've seen it so many times in the past 5 years since COVID. Now, I'm sure plenty of you have probably heard others on YouTube say that Microsoft doesn't know what they're doing. Granted, the loss of games does suck, but they're setting themselves up to be as profitable as they can while being as lean as possible. Remember, they are a company looking to make money. They don't care about the actual person, they care about the bottom line. It is what it is in the corporate world. Now here's the thing. AI and the cloud might be the culprit here. Data centers might be the future for the world to get their data from, along with playing games on any device that has an internet connection. But here's the problem. Data centers don't take a ton of people to maintain on a regular basis. Sure, you're gonna need system administrators and a support staff, but for as big as these data centers are, you're not gonna need a ton of people to run it like a factory housing an assembly line. With AI systems in charge of designing things going forward, people are going to have minimal tasks. Now, how does this lead into the cloud gaming aspect? Well, if everything Microsoft is planning for the next generation of Xbox goes as planned, these new data centers will be supporting millions of new gamers worldwide. If everything is going to be an Xbox, and their next generation server blades get the same treatment, we will potentially be seeing everything everyone has been wanting from one cloud platform. What do I mean from this? Well, imagine 4K gaming from the cloud on your TV from an ecosystem that supports every popular storefront, and all you need to get is a Game Pass Ultimate account and buy the game you want on any storefront. This is the future Microsoft is looking to build for the Xbox platform by 2027. This is why they are working with AMD to combine data center and consumer GPU hardware to accomplish this. This will grow cloud gaming for them on a grand scale, especially when it gets picked up by other players in other countries that have never been able to use a console before. Now, this all sounds good, and it's really in Microsoft's court to pull it off. But here's the flip side. Many other independent cloud gaming platforms will have a very hard time keeping up. They have a hard time keeping up even now. With Game Pass, you'll have the combination of AAA games and indie games for a monthly price. This will hinder companies like Blacknut. We've already seen the company Utomic go under, and they had the same formula. Blacknut could be next once Microsoft keeps spreading globally. Also, since any storefront will be available, this will eliminate the need for cloud PCs like Shadow, AirGPU, or any other platform that allows you to install any game of your choosing. Microsoft already has the deals for many games that don't work on VMs, like Genshin Impact and the Finals. If everything goes to plan as Microsoft is looking for Xbox, 2027 might be the end for many other cloud platforms. This is exactly what the FTC and the CMA were worried about when we got the news that cloud gaming was the cause of the Activision deal holdup. Remember those days? Yeah, this is everything they were talking about. These organizations knew they were planning on dominating from the start. And the funny thing is, everyone thought they were crazy. This is gonna put so many other platforms out of business. So in one aspect, cloud gaming will keep growing with Microsoft and others who can keep up like Amazon. But in just a couple of years, I see the options for other platforms to flourish in this space to be few and far in between. Cloud gaming might end up looking like the console space. You might have 2, maybe 3 major options only. Granted, this would make my job easier, but hopefully this will not be the case because this space needs competition to keep prices low. But we'll see what the future holds. So let me know what you guys think the future will hold for cloud gaming in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my thoughts on the future of cloud gaming, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and our Discord in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place we can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.
The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.